Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Sweetie here, and welcome to Sweet Trends TV. Alright, guys, so trending in the news today, we've got Sarkodie. Now, in an interview with Andy Dosty this morning on Hits FM, Sarkodie spoke about a whole lot of things, including joining Zylofon Media. Now, it had been rumored that Sarkodie and Nana Appiah Mensah had become very close, and therefore Nana Appiah Mensah has interest in signing him. Sarkodie did confirm that Nana Appiah Mensah and himself have become very tight, but then they haven't had serious talks about Nam1 or Zylofon Media signing him over. Now, he went on to talk about how these things work. I mean, labels and artists signing, how all these things go about, and how people have a misconception about these things. He did clarify a whole lot of things, but one point he never ceased to talk about was his interest in Zylofon Media and the Nam1 vision, and he did praise Nam1 for a whole lot of things. And guys, this interview is very interesting, and so without further ado, let's go take that interview. If you need him, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Should he join? Should he not join? And if he's going to join, is he going with Aquabwa, Strongman? I mean, let me know what you think, like I said, in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and like I always say, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
King Sark is here. So, would you ever sign to Zylofon? We heard you were joining them. Is that true?
We never got a conversation like that, but I've had the opportunity to be very close to Mr. Nana Appiah, and conversations that we have had for some time and understanding his vision. I think we all should be Zylofon, not necessarily signed to it, but we all have to support Zylofon, because he has this dream which he actually doesn't even know how he's going to go about it, because this is entertainment. It's not his field. So his flaws will be more, and then we'll be using his flaws, to critique him. And maybe, I know he's strong and he believes in this, he will not back out, but I hope we don't make him back out, because we don't have one in our industry for a very long time. Maybe before I came in, there was somebody like that, but for a very long time, this is the first time somebody believes in art to this point. Because his conversation, I met him trying to get his view on why he's doing all this, and he said something that's way deeper than what even any artist has thought about. He said, back to what I was saying, why Nigeria is dominating, it's because of these things. We don't change, we don't have anything that people look at Ghana and go like, this is for Ghana, so I want to go to Ghana and see that. And you can only do that, and that's what the government is not even,
that sort of attraction.
Yes, because Jamaica, as I said, music, that's the only reason why you want to take a trip there. That's the only reason. Even you might not know, but that subconsciously, why did you have a Jamaica? Why do you wear Jamaican dress?
No, this is Bob Marley.
Yes, exactly. So Nana Appiah's intention is to use Zylofon to change that face of Ghana out there. So I don't need to sign to Zylofon to support it. This is something that at this point we all have to back. He doesn't know this. He's doing business, but he has seen that for his business to survive, we need to change the perception about Africa in general and Ghana. So then it makes people come in. But he wants to be one of the few people from Ghana who has that bold step to be able to change, because Nigeria has done it, and it came from money, funding. These guys have big people who will give you money and not necessarily give you pressure on when the return is coming, because they are doing their business, but they believe this can also bring attention for them to still make business through it. So people who don't understand what he's doing misquote certain things and he doesn't get. Recently I was talking to him about how to ignore certain things, that because he doesn't understand why he's trying to do good and then it will backfire at a point. So I don't need to sign to the label, but I think we all, Andy, yourself, everybody on the radio, all the artists, I think we should support the cause that he's embarking on. Then he can bring on other people to sign on any other artist that is there who needs the funding to do it. So I think we all support Zylofon.
But would you sign on to it just in case?
As an artist.
As an artist.
My state, I don't want to disappoint the fans, but my state of mind at this point is to embark on the agenda that he has. So not necessarily being an artist, because that makes me just want to do music, but I wouldn't mind, working with Nana Appiah, on projects that, because I've seen certain things that I think I can let him know that we can implement here. to push this industry to the next level. All the people that I've met outside Africa, here in Africa, and the tricks that I know, there are certain things that I can't have the conversation here with you because I'll be selling out. Yes, and I'll sound like a hater to even a colleague outside Ghana. So the conversations that's very tricky we can't have on air, but I feel me and Nana Appiah could have that conversation, and we would that would not limit me from what I want to achieve as an artist. I think my high of having the biggest song is not the same. Like it doesn't like high. I'm not high on that anymore. If my song is big, it's not something new. Like I don't feel there's nothing different about it anymore. For a very long time now, I want to impact back to the industry. So conversations like this, I'm interested.
Right. So does that mean you're setting up a record label? I
have a record label.
I mean a major record label where you're gonna be signing.
You see that the thing with artists signing artists, sometimes I also hear the critique about Sarkodie side this, but then you should applaud the intent, because artists can't sign artists because they don't have, how much it takes to. That's Nana Appiah. You understand? I'm not on the Nana Appiah level, but I still have to do something. That's the only reason why I'll pick up the boys along. But not because I have millions of dollars to say I'm giving Strongman a new mansion in East Legon to put. But then again, just because I can't do that doesn't mean I'm not supposed to give them the little I can do. So if I can go to the States, I have them on to go perform. If there's a feature that they want to do that can give them the numbers that they deserve, I'll do it. But that's what all artists are supposed to do, actually. At this point, since we don't have, because even in America, when they say Ray Cross has signed Meek Mill. It is not Ray Cross funding Meek Mill. That's the thing people don't understand. He recommended Meek Mill. You understand? So Shatta could recommend any young artist to Nana Appiah, but then it would be Shatta's artist. So Shatta would take a commission, but then the funding will come from Nana Appiah. So that's how the structures of a label. So I don't even know one artist in the States who is doing his own funding, like to the artist. It doesn't happen like that. It will come from maybe Universal or Sony, and then because he brought the artist, he will take a percentage, and then the rest goes to the artist. But then when there's any cost to be incurred, it has to be from the main source and then the artist. So I'm doing what I can do. I think every artist is trying, but we need a lot more of the Nana Appiahs in the industry.
It's good you've mentioned the likes of Strongman and Akwabwa,
yes,
whom you've signed on your label. What happened to this, your boy, Awao?
He actually was at my place this last Sunday. Yes, I think for a time he was nowhere to be found at at a point, and I'll blame myself as well, because not keeping up for a very long time, because I was also on the road and doing certain things. But then I think there's a stage where they feel a bit comfortable in a certain zone, but they have to go there. You don't have to come in a place too much, especially when their mind is already gone. So I was always watching out and seeing, but I think he came home not too long ago. We had a beautiful conversation. He just sent me a song just this morning, that I'll bless him with a verse as well.
Oh wow.
Yes, definitely. Just that I don't think anybody has approached me that I don't have an issue with just even one person in the industry. No, I can't name one that
maybe you don't, but they do.
I'm talking for me. So there's no way I can go somewhere and then maybe Andy's there, so I have to pass some corner because I don't want to meet Andy. So there's no situation with me and anybody. If anything, it has to be on the other party.
Recently something came up that you saw a lady and you walked off. She called you. You didn't even stop for a second, but walked off. And then it was in the media. It was all over social media that they think you are arrogant. A lot of people have that perception that you are. Yeah,
and I can't explain it. What was the word? And these things can happen to anybody. I remember a man going to my mom and told my mom, said, homo traffic, it might be possible I didn't even see the person, but I'm not here to explain that. If that was a situation to whoever felt that way, I'm sorry. But then again, my life, every time I step out, I need to offend people before I get back. Whether you know it or not, you offend someone because somebody feels like they love you so much, and when they met you, regardless what is happening or at that moment, something that they feel like, it's more of like everybody has to be selfish for what they want. I have to be happy seeing Sarkodie, so this is the reaction I want. So the moment you don't get that, then you're being judged based on that. But I think first I used to have these things because I care a lot. If I hear something like that, I feel like, what can I make it up to the person, or even reach out to the person? But then I got to realize, no, it won't stop, because of the impact you have over people, you know, and the expectations that they feel like sometimes they even feel that the type of hug they deserve from you, you know, they don't get that would be a problem. But that doesn't rule out that maybe there are days that you are not just in an element to be, you know, yes, to be like that. And then when that comes off, they will interpret that to be arrogance, you know. But sorry to anybody who feels that way. It's not easy to be in my position. Like, you have to keep up this whole look throughout. So most times it's fake, you know. You have to be real. I'm human as well, you know.
Are you arrogant?
I'm confident. I'm not arrogant.
Hey guys, so if you like the music that I always use for my background, it's from a young and rising talent called Blakk. He has a new album called TRAPEZIUM, and it's in the description below. So go and listen and make me proud. Peace.